Hey you guys, I am back with another video. I wanted to share a dream I had on September the 23rd. I didn't share it yesterday because I was extremely busy, and I've been extremely busy today. That's why I'm posting it so late. But I wanted to share this because I've been really thinking about it, and I'm just wondering if you guys have anything that you can contribute to what this could mean. But I'll go ahead and start the video. Basically, the dream was I was in this house. It kind of reminded me of a frat house because there were a lot of people there. And I was sitting on the couch with some coworkers of mine, and there were other people there that I didn't know. And just randomly, this guy got up and said, "I'm finna to go turn the Earth's axis." And in the dream, I didn't think anything about it, but it just seemed nonchalant, almost like if somebody said, "I'm finna to go outside and just dribble the ball," or something like that. But he said, "I'm about to go outside and turn the Earth's axis." So a few minutes later, I could feel almost like something had moved. So I got up and I looked out the window, and I could see, because it was nighttime. It was nighttime outside. But as soon as I got up to look out the window, I saw it was nighttime, and then I could see the sun rising, and then it turned night again. It happened like in a matter of seconds. It went from night to day to night. So when I saw that, I knew instantly that he turned the Earth's axis. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's what I saw in the dream. Anyway, as the dream progressed, I remember I was outside and my coworkers were ready to leave. And I remember I didn't drive, so I had to make sure that I caught a ride with them because I was ready to go back home too. I don't know where we were. I just knew I was away from home, and I was away from my husband and my kids. So I realized that I left my phone. I didn't have my phone on me. So I told them to hold up so I can go back in the house to try to find my phone. So I'm going through the house, and I'm trying to remember where I could have left my phone. Now, it was dark throughout the house. And I remember I was trying to feel for the light switches on the wall, but when I would flip the switch, there were no light would come on. And this was going on throughout the whole dream. So I start walking up these steps, and I saw a phone laying on the table, but it wasn't my phone, but I started using it for the light to kind of shine my way through to see if I can find my phone. So I end up walking through this room. It was a bedroom. And there was okay, I'm sorry. I walked through this bedroom, and I remember looking out the window again, because when I went in the room, it was like it was familiar to me. Like I remember being in the room. So I started looking around. I still didn't see my phone, but I was drawn to look out the window. Now it's still nighttime. As soon as I looked out the window, you guys, I saw Saturn, like the planet Saturn, and it did like it rotated. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it. As soon as I looked out the window, I saw the planet Saturn rotate around the moon. It happened so fast. It was almost like it waited until I looked out the window. But as soon as I looked out the window, I saw Saturn, and it rotated around the moon, and the moon was a blood moon. And I remember I was standing there in awe because I couldn't believe what I was seeing with my eyes. And I can't explain this, you guys, but in that moment, there was a knowing in my spirit that the rapture was about to happen. I can't explain why I felt that. It was just an immediate thought that came to my mind, and it was it was an inexplainable feeling that came over me to the point where I knew I needed to hurry up and get home because I wanted to be with my family when this happened. But I just knew in that moment that the rapture was about to happen. And so I was standing there just gazing out the window. And these people was at some point, there were some people standing there at the window too. And they were trying to figure out what I was looking at. And I was like, don't y'all see that blood moon? And they was just kind of standing there like nonchalant, like they couldn't understand the significance with it being a blood moon. Like it was no big deal to them. And I asked them, I was like, haven't you guys heard of the end times? Like, do you not realize that the Bible talks about there will be signs in the heavens? And so after I said that, it ended up where my phone rung. The same phone that I was looking for all that time. So I answered the phone, and it was so weird because the girl that was on that had called, her nickname is Cricket. And the phone that I've been looking for throughout the dream was a Cricket phone. I don't know what that means because I don't have a Cricket phone. But it just seemed like there were two instances where Cricket was made known. So I don't know if that means anything or not. But anyway, I answered the phone, and it's my friend on the phone. And she's like, I've been trying to call you all day. And I was like, I'm sorry, I misplaced my phone. And I was like, what's going on? And she was like, I don't know what's going on. She said, something is very weird about the sky. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I don't know how to explain it. It just seems like something is like really off. Like, it just seems like something is about to take place. Like, it's just something very strange about the sky. And I started telling her what I saw. And I told her about Saturn and how I saw Saturn rotate around the blood moon. The first thing that came out of her mouth when I mentioned Saturn, she said that was Satan in disguise. I thought that was kind of strange that would be her response. So I don't really know what all of this means or if it means anything. But the dream kind of ended where it had a weird ending, but I will say once I found my phone, I went outside to find my coworkers. They were still waiting on me. And there was a group of people standing outside, and they were all dressed in white, and they were all praying. They were lifting their hands up and they were praying. And I walked over where they were, and I started lifting my hands up too, and I started praying. The only difference was they were praying in their known language, like in English. I was praying in the Holy Spirit. I was the only one praying in the Holy Spirit. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know what all of this means or if it means anything. I just find it very interesting that not only did I dream of a blood moon, but I saw the planet Saturn. I've seen, I don't know what you would call it. I've seen certain planetary, I don't even know what you would call it. I don't want to say planets because I'm not sure, but I've seen celestial bodies. I'll say that. But for me to literally see Saturn, and I knew it was Saturn, I don't know, that it seems like that would mean something. And for me to dream that, on the same day as the Day of Atonement. I don't know. If you guys can make any sense of what was shown to me, please let me know. I was kind of hesitant if I was going to share this or not, but I figured maybe I should, just in case, if it does have some kind of meaning to it. But that's pretty much what I dreamt. Let me know what you guys think. I'm trying to keep watch of what's going on with the Pope being here. It's been very difficult because my job has been very demanding this week, and I almost feel like it's been a major distraction too. So I really don't like that. But just I don't know, you guys, just keep watching, because we're seeing a lot of key things play out right in front of our eyes, and we just really have to make sure we're on alert and being aware of how things are unfolding. And it's very interesting to watch. I mean, it's one thing to talk about this and know that this is what the Bible said would happen, but to actually see it play out in front of us, it's really mind-boggling to me. But just continue to watch, continue to stay in faith, you guys. I can't stress that enough. Faith is the key to all of this. We have to stay in faith. Do not let anyone steal your faith. Do not let anyone keep you from believing that Jesus is coming soon, because he is. Don't get weary. I know it's difficult. I know we're all ready to go home, but we just have to keep enduring and keep trusting that, you know, the Lord he's going to come soon. And when he does, everything is going to be better than we could have ever hoped or imagined. So I long for that day, just like I know you guys do too. So I will continue to pray for you all. Please continue to pray for me. And if I get anything else, I will definitely let you know. I love you all. God bless. Bye.